Is this familiar? That sharp sting when your knee hits the hard ground. Or the deep, stiff ache that greets you that evening. You're just trying to tend to your beautiful plants. That pain is your body sending a clear signal that it needs support. Many of us ignore it, thinking it's just part of gardening. This pain is not mandatory, it's pandisarnatory. Today, I'm going to show you the solutions. We will review the best garden kneelers available. We'll find the right one to finally save your knees. My promise is that you can garden for hours, completely pain-free. So, what is happening?
Why does something so simple, kneeling, cause so much pain?
It's not a sign of weakness, I promise you.
It is a matter of physics and focused pressure. Your entire upper body weight is being forced onto one tiny point, your kneecap.
Think of your patella.
It's a small, floating bone designed for leverage, not for load bearing.
When you kneel directly on hard soil, rocks, or patio stones,
you are grinding sensitive cartilage and trapping the soft tissues of the joint.
that stiffness is a warning.
The ache you feel later is inflammation from that damage.
The science of ergonomics is clear on this.
The solution is twofold. We must distribute that pressure. And we must support the movement.
Because the most dangerous moment is the strain of getting back up from the ground.
That motion puts incredible torque on your knees and lower back.
The problem isn't that we kneel. The problem is how we kneel, completely unsupported. Now, let's look at the two best ways to fix this, forever.
Let's look at solution one.
This is the high-density foam kneeling pad. You have likely seen these everywhere, from garden centers to hardware stores. They are simple, they are portable, and they are inexpensive. Many pads you'll find are just thin, flimsy pieces of foam. They might look soft, but they compress instantly under your weight.
They offer almost no real protection from sharp rocks or hard soil.
You are still essentially kneeling directly on the ground with only a thin layer between you. Here is what to look for. The two-step Pradan is common.
You must insist on high-density foam.
This is what you need to know. Press your thumb into it as hard as you can.
If your thumb sinks all the way to the bottom, the foam is too weak and will fail.
A good high-density pad will resist that pressure.
It supports your weight by distributing it across the entire surface.
Second, look at the thickness. I never recommend anything less than 1.5 to 2 inches thick. That level of thickness is what provides a true supportive cushion. It completely isolates your kneecap from the hard ground below. Finally, you must check the cover. Is it waterproof? It absolutely must be. A fabric-covered pad will soak up dampness from the soil. This makes it heavy, promotes mildew, and feels terrible on your knees. You want a non-porous, wipe-clean surface, like neoprene or dense EVA foam. This pad is truly excellent for its portability. You can toss it anywhere, hang it on a hook. It's perfect for those quick jobs, like weeding one small patch. But it has one major flaw.
Do you remember what we discussed in section 2?
The problem isn't just the pressure on the knees. It's the dangerous strain and torque of getting up. A simple pad, no matter how thick, offers absolutely no help for that critical up and down movement. You are still pushing off your knees from the ground. You are still putting all that twisting force on your back and joints. So this is a good tool for gardeners who already have excellent mobility and strength. It solves the pressure problem, but it does not solve the leverage problem. Sometimes a simple pad is all you need, but for extended use, I recommend this ergonomic kneeler and seat combination.
If that strain is your main pain point.
Then you need our second, and in my opinion, better solution.
Meet the true solution.
This is the ergonomic garden kneeler and bench. This tool, for me, is the gold standard for senior safety. It is a complete game changer for one simple reason. It solves both of our problems, the pressure and the leverage, perfectly.
Let's look at its design.
In this position, it is a sturdy, comfortable kneeler. Notice right away, the pad is elevated off the wet ground. Your knees stay clean. The pad itself is thick, high-density foam, just as we discussed. But here is the magic. These steel arms, right here at your side, these are not just legs, they are handles. They are your personal support system. Now, I'll show you the proper way to kneel, ensuring comfort and stability as you work. I want to show you exactly how to use this safely. When you want to kneel, you approach it from the front. You place your hands firmly on these support handles. You lower yourself with control using your arm strength. Your arms are bearing your weight, not your knees. You guide yourself down gently onto the soft pad.
There is zero impact, zero shock, and zero strain on your knee joints.
You are now at the perfect height for low-level tasks. Planting new seedlings, pulling those stubborn weeds. Pointy fighty parts have been tested, all while being completely supported.
Your back is straighter because you're not hunching from the ground.
We've cleared this patch effectively. Now let's move over to the potting station. I'll meet you there in just a moment. But now, the best part. It's time to get up.
This is the moment that causes so much dread for so many. But instead of that painful, awkward, twisting push,
You place your hands on the handles, lean forward slightly, and push up with your arms.
it lifts you effortlessly.
The handles do all the leverage work for you. Your knees and your lower back are completely protected.
This right here is the difference between gardening for 10 minutes and gardening for 2 hours. It gives you the confidence to get down into the garden.
Because you know, without a doubt, you can get back up safely. But wait, there's more. But this tool has a second brilliant identity. Watch this. You simply flip it over. And it becomes a sturdy, comfortable garden bench. This is perfect for tasks at a slightly higher level, like deadheading flowers or pruning roses. It saves you from dragging a separate, heavy chair out to the garden. The two-in-one design is simply brilliant.
Safety and build quality are everything. First, check the frame. It must be solid steel. Avoid any models that use plastic for the legs. They will not support you when you push up.
Second, always check the weight capacity.
Make sure it is rated to comfortably support you. Third, and this is critical, look at the folding mechanism. Most good models have spring-loaded pins that snap into place. You want to hear that satisfying click.
That tells you the legs are locked open and will not wobble.
Never, ever use a kneeler bench unless you are certain those legs are fully locked out.
We start with a sturdy foundation for safety.
Check the foam. It should be thick and durable.
It should be able to withstand years of use.
Both of these solutions offer excellent support for your projects. The key difference lies in portability versus stability.
Let's summarize gear after prize. It's light, it's cheap, and it protects your knees from pressure.
It is the right choice for the agile gardener who needs cushion but does not need help getting up.
And the ergonomic kneeler bench. This is a system. It's an investment in your safety. It protects you from pressure, and it solves the strain of getting up and down. This is the right choice for anyone with back pain, joint stiffness, or a desire for true, low-effort gardening. Thank you for joining me today. I hope these tips help you create your own oasis. See you soon.
For most of us, this is the one.
It restores the joy of getting down into the garden.
Point by removing the fear of ever getting back up.
I am back in the garden, comfortably tending my plants. My knees feel supported. My back feels strong.
I've been out here for over an hour with no pain.
This is what gardening should feel like. Pure enjoyment, not labor.
The simple truth is, you don't have to ache to have a beautiful garden.
You deserve to be comfortable. Whether it's a high-density pad or a full kneeler bench.
Choosing the right tool is an act of kindness to your future self.
Accepterar för icebreaker med algoritms. I hope this review has helped you find your solution.
And now, I want to hear from you. Is it your back from digging? Your hands from pruning?
Let me know in the comments below.
I read every one, and your feedback helps us all grow together, pain-free.